Hi everyone, and welcome to our story corner. Today, I have a very special story for you called The Boy Who Found His Own Voice. It is about a little boy who teaches us that being brave comes in all shapes and sizes. So get comfy, snuggle up, and let's begin. Once upon a time, in a cozy little town, there lived a quiet little boy named Noah. Now, Noah loved to listen more than anything. He would spend hours listening to the cheerful chirping of the birds in his garden, the gentle whoosh of the wind as it rustled through the trees, and the wonderful, magical stories his parents read to him at bedtime. But Noah didn't talk very much. When grown-ups or other children asked him questions, he would offer a sweet, shy smile and stay perfectly quiet. It wasn't that he didn't have anything to say. He just liked to keep his thoughts tucked safely inside. One sunny afternoon at school, his teacher, Miss Appleby, made an exciting announcement. "Class," she said with a big smile, "tomorrow is our special show and tell a story day. Everyone will have a chance to come to the front and share a story they love." A wave of nervousness washed over Noah. His heart started beating a little faster, like a tiny drum inside his chest. Thump, 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 thump. All sorts of worries began to swirl in his mind. What if my voice is too small? He wondered. What if no one can hear me? What if they don't like my story? That evening, after his bath, Noah sat on his bed with his best friend in the whole world, his fluffy, brown teddy bear. He decided to practice. He hugged his teddy bear tight and began to tell his story. He told a tale about a brave little squirrel on a big adventure. The teddy bear, with its button eyes, seemed to listen very, very carefully. As Noah spoke, a small smile spread across his face. Hearing his own voice tell the story, he realized it actually sounded nice. The next day at school, it was finally time for story sharing. Noah watched as his friends went up one by one. Then, Miss Appleby called his name. "Noah, would you like to share your story now?" He stood up slowly, his legs feeling a little like jelly. His hands were a tiny bit shaky. He took a long, deep breath, just like his dad taught him. He began to speak, his voice just a soft whisper at first. But then he thought of his teddy bear and how much it enjoyed the story. He took another breath and spoke a little louder. A hush fell over the classroom. Every single one of his classmates and Miss Appleby leaned in, listening to every word of the little squirrel's adventure. When Noah finished, the room was silent for a moment, and then the teacher smiled the warmest, kindest smile. His friends started clapping their hands. Noah's face glowed with pride and happiness. He had done it. He learned something incredibly important that day. His voice didn't need to be the loudest in the room. It just needed to be his. That night, as Noah snuggled into his warm bed, he smiled to himself. He knew he was brave, in his own special, quiet way. And that is a wonderful way to be. The end. Remember, your voice, your ideas, and your stories matter, just the way they are. You are wonderful, just for being you. Thanks so much for listening with me today. If you enjoyed our story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. See you next time. Bye for now.